Yo, welcome back everybody to another course playlist, and in this video we're going to be covering the introduction and installation of node.js. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so what is node.js? Node.js is a backend technology created by this gentleman right here named Ryan Dahl in 2009. It allows you to be able to create a web server. Now what a web server is, it allows you to be able to serve a website, for example, Google, Reddit, YouTube, that type of stuff, and connects you to the whole general internet, and allows you to be able to make requests if you have those permissions or not. Now we'll talk about all that stuff later, but in general, web server allows you to be able to serve a website. And fortunately, the way that Node.js was built and designed, it allows for scalable network applications. So what can you build with it? Well, some examples of things that you can build with it are real-time chat apps. So if you think about Instagram chat feature, or if you think about whenever you go to a website homepage, you might see a bot chat feature that allows you to talk to somebody at their company. That's one example. After that, you have data streaming and IoT applications, and after that you have complex single web applications, or SPAs. You can think of one example for that as in Netflix. So whenever you go on Netflix, if you have an account, you can immediately click on a movie and it'll immediately open it for you. And it won't redirect you too many places. You just stay on the main page as you are. After that, you have representational state transfer API servers, or REST API. Now, what a representational state transfer or REST API is it allows you to be able to interact with your web application. So, for example, if you're on Instagram, it allows you to be able to firstly be able to get all the posts. So, if you wanted to view a certain person's post, you can use REST to be able to do that. After that, if you wanted to, let's say, create one yourself, you can do that as well. If you wanted to update let's say, a comment, you're able to do that through REST as well. And if you wanted to delete the comment, you can do that as well. And that's called CRUDing. We're actually going to be talking about that too. And finally, it allows you to be able to create web applications. Now, usually people don't treat their Node server as their main hub of development. They would use Node as a processing tool. So you would have, let's say, React or HTML JavaScript to be able to create the whole website or your web application, and you would use Node as a intermediary between your application and your database to be able to process that data. Now, to give some examples of some big names who use Node.js are Netflix, Uber, PayPal, NASA, the Moonfolk, and Mozilla. So now that we talked about what it is, who uses it, and what are some of the use cases of it, let's go ahead and install it onto our device. Now, the way to install this is go ahead and open up your browser and go to Google, and from there you can just search up Node.js and click on the first link, and it'll take you to the main page where you can download the actual you can actually download Node. So for most recommended users, you can just install this version right here. This is the one that I have installed on my device currently, but if you want the latest versions, you can use this as well. For our use case, we don't need the latest version, so we're just going to go ahead and install 18.12.1. Alrighty, so once you've opened up your installer, it's going to look something like this. So go ahead and click continue, and be sure to read this because it is very important. I read it in a past life. And once you've read it and you're okay with the installation of where it's going to be, let's go and click install, and that's it. You've installed Node onto your application. Again, if you don't have Windows or Linux, there are links in the description down below for some resources on how to install this and some YouTube tutorials. Alright, so just to verify that we have it installed, go ahead and open up a terminal, and the main way to do that is doing command space, and you can type in here terminal, or you can just go ahead and open up your Finder folder and go into applications and just search up terminal, go into applications, and then you can open it up right here. And once you open it up, it's going to clear, and inside of here, all you need to do is do node-v, and it'll show you the version of Node that we installed. I already had it installed, so it's not the exact version that we installed from the website right now, but it should be verified. And if it's not there, then go ahead and just rerun your installer package that you downloaded. And to double check, you can do node, and it'll open up this little prompt right here that says welcome to Node version 18.6.1. In your case, it should be 18.12.1. in the time of this recording, which is December 8th, 2022. And then you can type in here, let's say console.log hello, and it'll print out hello, and that's it. And to exit, you can either just do Control C or just type .exit. Alright, so that concludes the tutorial. We've gone through the introduction of what Node.js is and what are some of the possibilities with it, who uses it, and how to install it onto our Mac device. In the next video, we'll be actually building a small little application to further understand how to work with Node.js. So if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.